welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. Today I'm back with another vlog. I only have 2 clients today, and usually when I have 2 clients I feel like I have a lot more time to pay attention to you guys, the camera, and show you guys a lot more things. Sometimes when I have 4 clients and I try to vlog, I just don't have the time to talk to you guys. Today I have 2 of my regulars. It's currently like 12:49. She's gonna come in 10 minutes. This morning I was able to be productive. I went to the gym, was able to edit a little bit at home. My desk is already set up and ready for my clients, so I'm just gonna wait for her and watch some Netflix. So basically how I start every nail session is by asking my client how the nail length was or how the shape was, if everything was comfortable, if there's anything that they want to change when it comes to shape and length, just to take some time to do a consultation in a way and also talk about the design that they want to do. I spend around 3 to 5 minutes talking to them, and then I go straight into removal. And she's my regular client, so she came back to me after 4 weeks and we're doing a full removal. And this is actually a new method that I love doing when it comes to removal. I used to use acetone tubs. I don't know if you guys know these like bathtubs that you just soak them in, but I recently started doing the foil method and I love this method. It's so much more cleaner and it doesn't waste acetone. I love this removal method. I'm thinking of doing a removal tutorial for you guys. Anyways, after I soak them off and I clean up her nails, I'm going in with dehydrator and nail glue, a thin layer, and curing that, and then applying her extension. She's actually the only client that gets square nails on a regular. She loves square nails, and I love doing square nails, but it's just like a little bit harder for me because I'm so used to almond and stiletto that whenever I do square nails, it takes a lot of concentration. But anyways, we went with a really cute simple design with a magnet ombre. Added a little diamond, and it's really cute. So that was my first client. Finished my first client and it's currently like 3 p.m. and my next client comes at 4 p.m. I'm gonna clean up my studio and take a little break, and then my second client's gonna come and then I'm done for the day. Yeah, I'll probably get dinner after that. My second client came at 4 p.m. and we're doing again a full removal and doing a new design, and I forgot to film the process, so I'm so sorry for you guys, but this is the design we went with. Good morning. I just got to my studio and it's really cold today, surprisingly. It's not been this cold for a long time, so I still have my scarf on. I think I'm gonna put the heater on. Today I have 3 clients. I think 2 new clients and 1 regular. And I have a lot of editing to do. I usually have an hour in between each client to clean up, to set up, to eat my lunch, and things like that. So I already cleaned my studio last night when I finished, so I'm not gonna have to clean much today. Just set up my desk, and then yeah, my client's gonna come soon in like 20 minutes-ish. I want to answer some few questions. I want to do a little Q&A today between my breaks. I know a lot of people have questions, asked questions on my Instagram, and they were really good questions. So that's what I'm gonna do today. If I have time, I'll sit down with you guys and answer all the questions you have. And I'm gonna get ready for my client. So I actually just finished my first client, but I got 2 cancellations from both my afternoon clients, so I have literally no clients today. This has actually never really happened before, where I have like 2 cancellations in a day. It's not even like noon, and I have the whole day off, but this also gives me the chance to do the Q&A with you guys, answer some few questions. The first question that someone asked me was, how did you get good at nail art? Honestly, practice. I've been doing nails as a hobby for 7 years now. So over the years, if you look at the work I was doing 5 years ago or even 2 years ago, I can't even look at those photos because it just cringes me how I was so bad at any kind of nail art. I couldn't do a French design at all. Watching a lot of YouTube videos, a lot of practice. You have to fail to succeed, so I had to make many mistakes to get good at it. The second question I got was, how did you get your license? I would love to educate myself to start too. I don't talk about this a lot because I just think like everyone has their own way of becoming a nail artist. But in Japan, actually by law, you don't need a nail license to be a nail artist. Like you don't need a nail license to be having a studio. Of course, you need to follow health regulation and hygienic like protocols. You need to follow all these things to open a business, but you don't need schooling like you don't need to have a diploma that you went to a nail school. Of course, if you want to work in a nail salon, like or work for someone, you're gonna need some qualification just because they want to see that you can do nails. Since I'm a solo artist and I have my own salon, I didn't need to spend so much money on schooling when I already knew so much about nails. Also, one of the reasons that I didn't get my license here in Japan is because the technique they do is very different. The art they do is very different. Everything is so different. I have a very foreign technique to doing things. Especially gel X is not so common here, and like the nail art that I do is not so common here. So that's why I didn't want to spend $5,000 on like learning something that is no use to me and isn't really gonna benefit me in my business. I feel like experience is very important, more than education, especially when it comes to nails. You need to know how to like provide a service safely and properly and with clean health, following all the health regulations. I think that's the most important part. I got a question from a lovely girl saying, I'm thinking about starting a nail business here in Spain. Here people don't know gel X. Any advice? I was in a similar situation, I think in Tokyo. I mentioned this in my how to start a nail business video, but the narrower the niche, the more like concentrated your niche is, the better it is. I just think it's really, really important to be specialized in just one thing and master at it instead of doing 5 different things, like offering acrylics, gel X, hard gel, Russian manicure, all these things, and then not being a master at like all of them. So for me, it's like concentrate your niche, make that your branding, stick to that. I got a question saying, what are some of your favorite sets you've done so far? I'm gonna like put my like top 2 or 3 up on the screen here. I get this question a lot and it changes every single month because I feel like every single month I am challenged more and more in the skills and the art that I do, and so every single month I have a new favorite set. But I think one of my top one was the Totoro one that I did. It was inspired by Ghibli. So we did a Totoro nail and I did that like a month ago and I really loved it. So that's probably my all-time favorite as of now, because it's just, I've never done character designs and that was the first one I did and it really challenged me, but I felt like I was proud of it. So that's my favorite so far. I got a question saying, do you use any henna-free products? I think henna is a chemical in gel that is like toxic. So whenever I hear henna-free products, I'm like very intrigued, but I haven't looked into it as much. I do want to get into more like healthy products when it comes to gel, but they're so expensive. And this gets me to talking about a little project that I'm doing. I want to create my own line of products for you guys. You guys are the ones that inspired me to like do more with my business and expand it. So there is gonna be something coming out, probably, hopefully by the end of this year, that are gonna be related to henna-free products. I'm looking into it. So not to get your hopes up, but I'm working on a little something. How long does it take for you to do a full set of gel X with design? So it really depends on the level of design, but let's just say, okay, I'm doing like a French design. Like, if you guys don't know what a French is, I'm gonna put it up here. With extensions, no removal, that would probably take me an hour and 10 minutes. I've done it under an hour before, but it just really depends on the day. Like every day I'm at a different speed. So that would usually take like not 90 minutes, like 70 minutes for me to do. But you know, French it's kind of hard. I hate doing French designs. Like, no offense to the clients that ask me to do French. I like it. It looks clean. I like the look of it, but I hate doing it because it's all about symmetry. And I think it's much harder than doing like other hand painted nail art because yeah, it just needs to be all perfect lined and symmetrical. And yeah. Where do you get design inspo? I get all my design inspo from Pinterest and Instagram. So those are my two favorite. What did you want to be before a nail artist? I had a season where I wanted to go to university to study architecture and become an architect, but then sooner or later I found out like I wanted to be in real estate, anything related to real estate. My mom runs Airbnbs. She's done renovations when I was little. We renovated our whole house, so that's always been like a big interest for me. Like, I love anything design related, so I really love real estate. So I was thinking maybe being a realtor or a real estate agent. It still is my goal. I don't think you're meant to do one thing for the rest of your life. I think we should all work and change throughout seasons. So I'm the type of person that I get bored doing one thing for like forever. I can't see it, and I can nails is something that I will always be there. Like, nails, I can do nails and have a home studio when I have kids. I can still do nails when I'm abroad somewhere. So I feel like nails is a skill that you can take anywhere in the world at any time in your life, and you can really adapt. Those are some of my goals for next year or from now on. So I definitely won't be like sticking to one thing for too long, and I think everyone should like realize that. I think people just in society, they tell you need to pick one career and go with it for the rest of your life. That's like a complete lie. You can do anything you want, whatever you feel like, and adjust and adapt as your life changes. You can just do whatever you want. It's your life. So that's it for the Q&A. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Maybe I should do more of these in like vlogs, because I feel like sometimes with vlogs I don't know what to talk about with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm just gonna go home today and edit this video probably, and all the other videos on TikTok, on Instagram. So if you haven't followed me on my socials, please go follow. I post a lot of different content on there. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching.